What's up, YouTube? This is Brian Pfeiffer, MarketingMeathead.com, and today I'm going to talk to you about the Traffic and Conversion Summit in San Diego in end of March 2020. All right, welcome back. So if you haven't seen the emails from Digital Marketer or you haven't heard the buzz, the tickets kind of went on sale for the Traffic and Conversion Summit 2020, which is in San Diego. It's going to fall at the end of March. Early April this year. It's a little bit later than normal. That's the 2020. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the Traffic and Conversion Summit just because I've been to it I think about 4 or 5 times now, and wanted to give you a couple stories just so you could kind of relate to what I'm talking about here. So one of the first years that I went, I actually got invited to go to dinner with Russell Brunson. And this was at the time when ClickFunnels was just starting out. It wasn't even cool yet. Nobody really heard of it. So I got to go to dinner with Russell Brunson. They were pushing ClickFunnels. They had ClickFunnels T-shirts and stuff. And somehow I got picked to go to dinner with them. And I got to spend dinner with them. And then that same weekend, or it was during the week at that time, I got to go to a Charles No meetup, and Charles No rented out a little bar, had open bar and stuff, and there was a lot of affiliate marketers there, so that was really good. That was another really cool, memorable type of event. And then over the years, some of the big speakers that I've seen that I kind of got turned on to. The first time I ever saw Gary Vee was at the Traffic and Conversion Summit, so they bring in guys like him. The first time I ever saw Damon John was at the Traffic and Conversion Summit. I also got to see Dave Asprey. I can't remember if that was last year or this year, but he talked about his whole journey with Bulletproof Coffee, and it was really inspiring. And I actually I'm drinking some Bulletproof Coffee right here as we speak. So got turned on to that by the Traffic Conversion Summit. Also, they just have high caliber of speakers at this event. What I like about the Traffic Conversion Summit is not a pitch fest. I've heard from multiple people that the Grant Cardone 10X conference and even the Russell Brunson ClickFunnel hackathon, or ClickFunnels Live, or whatever they call it, they do try to pitch you on an upsell there and get you to buy into something. But at the Traffic and Conversion Summit, there's really no upsells. They're not trying to get you to buy into anything. It's just good quality content. The people that are speaking are high quality people. Just to give you an example, a couple guys that I follow on YouTube, I was, didn't even really know which room I was going into next, so I'm I'll just go in and check out this room. So I walk in and there's Frank Kern speaking. It was one guy I've known for years and followed for years. And then I walked into another room and there's Ryan Daniel Moran, another guy that I follow on YouTube, speaking. And this was last year at the Traffic and Conversion Summit. I'm just wow, this is all the best internet marketers in the world here speaking, but not selling us on something, which was pretty cool. So I would highly recommend this particular event. If you haven't heard of it, I feel like it's been around for a while, and the way they market it is to the people that have been in the business for a while. So maybe the newer people that probably follow this channel might not know that much about the Traffic and Conversion Summit 2020. That's why I wanted to do a video on this. I do have a promo code to get $200 off the ticket price, which is the best one I've seen so far. I actually emailed their support, and they sent me a promo code to get $200 off. So instead of $8.95 a ticket, I think you can get them for $6.95 a ticket is what I paid. And so it's not bad. So I'll include a link for the tickets. This is not an affiliate link, by the way. I'm not getting any money on this whatsoever. I'm just trying to help you guys out if you're interested in going. I'll be there, and if you are going, hit me up. We'll see if we can meet up or something, at least have a chat or whatever along the way. But the code that you need to put in is CARP, C-A-R-P, and then EDM, CARP, EDM, in all capital letters. But I'll put that in the comments below as well. Last year, just walking around through the crowd, I ran into Steven, I believe his name is Stefan James. He's the Project Life Mastery guy. I got a picture with him. I've also done videos with some of the other people down there, who I did a video. Larry Loink, he's a pretty big internet marketer, and this other guy, Jose Rivera, is one of my mentors. I did a video with him down there. Been to a couple after parties with him down there. They have all these after parties going on. Different companies sponsor the after parties. I know I went to one for Teachable one year, and all the big hitters are there for this event. ClickFunnels has a booth, Infusionsoft has a booth. ClickBank has an entire room usually. ManyChat has a booth. There's tons of different email marketing companies there. It's just it's basically everything online is right there. Okay, so There's going to be a lot of marketers there, a lot of like high level type of people, but there's also going to be like a lot of vendors and stuff, and they're cutting deals. Like I got a deal last year on ClickFunnels. If I paid for like a full year, I basically got 2 months for free. So instead of paying like the $297 a month, I only had to pay like for 10 months. So it was like $29.97. Then I got 2 months for free, and then they threw in all these other bonuses as well. I got like some pretty cool some stuff I got sitting over here I haven't gone through yet, but there's incentives. Okay, like Infusionsoft had a deal where if I paid for like a full year, I believe it was cheaper. So those kind of things are going on. So there's advantages to go to the show to get the show deals. Not to mention the quality of the speakers. I'm not sure who the headliners are this year, but they always had some big hitters. Like I said, Gary Vee was one year. Dave Asprey, Damon John. Just good content too. Like quality content. So good that I usually typically buy the recordings and try to listen to the recordings after, because you can't get into all the rooms. There's generally like at any one time 5 people speaking, so you can only listen to like one of those 5. So there's 4 other good ones that you're missing out on. Unfortunately, you have to get the recordings to hear those people. But good stuff. I would recommend this conference. If you are an affiliate marketer, I would say the Affiliate Summit West in Vegas is probably the number 1, and then this would be my number 2. So those are really the only 2 conferences I still go to. I go to the Affiliate Summit West in Vegas. That's a good one, and then I go to the Traffic Conversion Summit in San Diego. Now there is the rooms are a little bit expensive. Like I said, the ticket's going to be $695 if you buy it soon. With my code, and it's not my code, but the code, and the rooms are pretty expensive if you stay at the. I think it's the Marquis Marriott. I think that's what it is. They're almost like $300 a night with the taxes and everything. But one year I didn't have a lot of extra cash. This was a few years back. I stayed over by SeaWorld, which is only like a 10-minute drive away, and the rooms were like $100 a night. That's in San Diego. There's other hotels. I'm sure you can go on to hotels.com and find rooms out there for around $100, and then you just have to pay to park or pay to Uber. But I like to personally save time these days and get a room at the hotel where I'm staying at, and just be able to walk downstairs. Maybe I'll shoot a video with somebody in my room or on campus, and I'm right there. I don't have to drive back and forth and pay to park and Uber and all that stuff. Plus, you're right by the downtown area, and a lot of the events are right there. You can just walk to them. So there's some advantages to staying in the hotel, don't get me wrong, but if budget's a concern, I would just look off slightly out of the city, and you can find some stuff that's quite a bit cheaper. So that's my take on the Traffic and Conversion Summit. Kind of want to give you guys my 2 cents on this event. It's not a pitch fest whatsoever. There's a lot of good content. There's a lot of good vendors there. Definitely one that I would recommend. It's one that I go to every year. And hopefully you guys got something out of the day. If you could share this video, make sure you give me a like as well. It does help spread the spread the love on my channel and give the algorithm some juice for spreading the word about my channel. My channel is growing nicely, and I do appreciate it. I'm the Marketing Meathead. We'll talk to you later.